world, where you watch, look where you watch, know where you watch, choose the right thing to watch, and this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan, Facebook and YouTube, and that's enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Palpatine TV, so that boom!
A big sound, a big tune.
Jah holy Emmanuel I, boy. Jah Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every...
Blue, Mr. Gargan, blue. Blue till me dance up me toe.
Up and running, up and gunning. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV, Keith Gargan. Cassava, passava, mind over matter. This one is regarding the Prime Minister, Holness, about the gay situation we're going on under the straight thing and the same-sex marriage or whatever. I come out of the American, and because this man is so skillful and know Jamaican people mindset, him use this when it's not really this. And the big thing, but I spin it around to come around to this. And Jamaican people are running and going on and know so one bigger issue with Jamaican liberty regarding the captive country. Because what they really want to deal with is just touch the maroon land and things like that. And a lot of things are really discussed about the whole of that situation. And right now, see the Prime Minister come down from America and go through the ordinary rascal. I think they're going where we don't know about, you know. So people are spinning things because him know Jamaica mindset and know say we not going to tolerate certain things and things like that. And him use that and using that now and playing for the fucking people them. And the people them are run with it without no thought and no thinking. And now learn the thing and things like that. And so it's a bigger thing. Remember, you know, to go on with this government here, you know, and with the people, and a lot of things are going with the backside, and a lot of things were with the Chinese, them and all them things there, and the Chinese in American backyard, and that are going, for a long time, above from a long time. You might get warning from long time from Trump in a power, right? This are going from a longer time, you know, and people don't really see that because this man know to play on Jamaican people. You see him play upon peanut dread as a little man. It does a mindset, you know. The people that are smart in Jamaica don't really look and so are going. Them that are sleep and are going like so well and then them use this thing, you know, homosexual thing and blah blah, make it be. Because there's nobody can impose. No government can impose, America not going to impose no rascal. Can't impose things on people like that. There's a lot of people placed in Africa where born that straight and things like that. And they can't have Qatar when them blood play the football the other day, the World Cup. Them fucking born that completely and the still World Cup keep there. And what? So we never got to talk about it. There's nobody a force nothing upon Jamaica, but Jamaica people, them take up things and they don't really look and get the knowledge and learn. Right? Learn the things and see the bigger things. And see this man play games. For the man play peer games and you know, him play games and win election, call an election at the COVID, because I know him can win it. And him have a plan all along. And catch the PMP off guard, all them things there. Can see them weak as well, then divided. So all them tricks them man play. Right? And him played upon the Jamaican people and them can't see that. Him use this now. Because it's something bigger. Because there's no way them can come impose that upon Jamaican Because I remember, Bruce Golding is saying, not in his cabinet, and things like that, come to England, come say that. So why people are come now, the people Jamaica people just run with some smoke screen all the while and take up things. That's why, and the people that use them thing, to make, really blindfold, in everything, and then them get for them agenda go through. Because him after certain things, Because you see, him a talk about him a do the constitution now where a peer folk him a deal with because they want to rush it through. Look what them do with the DDP. Eh? It's illegal for she is there and the stinking governor general, I may call him that, because mineral slad care, that little brother there. Him pass everything. Him pass Slad, Zozo. Him pass every fucking thing one legal, And everybody knows it illegal. And him is the king of England master, The king and boss, And everything him do illegal, this guy, this governor general. Because they're all in it together. And people don't look on them rascal thing there, That thing, people don't really look on those things. They look on the small narrative of things. Because, oh, yeah, the Batman can't come. America can't rascal till Jamaica, see it. Jamaica people accept, or Jamaica government accept that. People supposed to think before they jump, And not say, well, and this man have outlawed, I go around and I go on and I go on and I go around, him one plucking agenda and benefit. Because I know him I deal with, Because I'm in trouble and he want to hold on to power. That's what the man do. Him surround himself with army, everything. Other day when we see him give the pay other day, the razor pay first. 200%. Won't give first. They judge them. Right? They judge them. People now look on the wrestler thing, So why you see, why am I do that now? He knows him really make him protect them, And he give the high ranking some of the police them who protect him and the soldiers them, right? The high ranking, And some of them, but what? The little small people, them like teacher and the corporal them can't get them fucking paid. So they might try, the man come out and talk, the man who represent the Iraq, represent these people, come out and talk other day. And him put an interdiction on him and fucking put a muzzle on him fucking mouth. So, it's freedom of speech again. Imagine that. So you see what this money I do and the Jamaica I run with it like I run with some things because say the man a canon and a try for. But I mean I know, he might run rings run, it's a run rings run, Cause look, the man go England, 2017, right? 17, 18. He have an interview with Piers Morgan, which is them man some tough interview, when I'm interviewing, I just true because him get where really, because a lot of things ever go on, that is about 5 years ago or 6 years ago, So the things I'm going on with right now, with some green chuck and all them rascal thing there, and all this corruption and what go on and things like that, them jug who are coming at Jamaica, he never come out and say nothing. People are look on the brighter part, the brighter part of life, They look, that's how Jamaican people say, look for the little negative, blah, blah, things they want to talk about and things like that. Like anybody can come push homosexual and narrative around pan Jamaican. Right? But because the man knows so well, then Jamaica is like that. Some use that to him strength. I'm going to show him say, well, then, I don't lie, me I tell. Because you have people, that's how people look on things. Where them people are deal with something bigger about China, them where in the American backyard and I take have so much influence and things like that. America now go put up with that. And I give this blood clam and so much grant, so much of them money. They say they them get 31 million to deal with youth program and things like that. I want to see nothing go on. So American, you think the American are fool, I go give them money like that, and not really. It's something bigger than the fucking gay thing. What Jamaica just run, and you see that like that's a lot of little blood clot people run some little things. And when you talk now, people come talk. And them, yeah, I'm tell you something, man. This man here, country Holness, they know to spin things. And not just him alone, all government spin things over the world, you know. In America, they spin things for them own benefit, you know. But this is about something 10 times, 100 times bigger than this little, because this a big thing, but we not going to accept it like that. I not going to just come and everybody know that. So people should not go on and make a big thing out of it and not look on the right part of, or the brighter part of the thing. And the more sensitive part of the thing. I remember, man, Chinese, look what is fucking Chinese, man. There's so much thousands of China get naturalized in Jamaica, citizenship. And all them come to Jamaica, you don't know, you know. Because them control the wharf, so they can't carry anybody and carrying anything. This is where Jamaica gone to, and Jamaica now talk about them things, but my jump on them flood clot about this. You see, I'm trying to show you, say, oh, America can't fucking force Jamaica to accept homosexual. No. Them can't have a reason, but this is not the big fucking reason what happened that day. Bigger than that. I tell you that. And to me, the China take over Jamaica. The China take over Jamaica and want to come take over the fucking wealth out of Jamaica and reach, and because they want to reach the capital country. There's something there where they want. You have to talk about the red dirt and all these fucking things where them go up there. They after something. And that's the big fucking truth about the whole situation. And nobody can tell me nothing. Me know that. People have to think, you know. Use your common sense before I give you. Just like how Andrew Wallace are using common sense. Not in medication, you know. Because to me, he's a dunce compared to even Damon Crawford and a lot of other people. But him I use him common sense. And him know Jamaican people think. And he use that. You saw that him looking publicity, photo up, and run got about him a human donkey. Yeah, me tell you something, man. But really and truly, this man is a con man from long time, and me I talk about that. This man is dangerous. I want to do everything because Jamaica sleepwalk, you know. When I sleepwalk in a Republican, we're gonna be a one-sided. If you don't make these people get away with you have the NIS where they come in with and borrow all these billions of dollars to fucking deal with something like that. When people already have TRN, passport, look on Great Britain, where the king there and the queen, the monarchy country, right? Where Jamaica under. Where rule where Jamaica have rule under the monarchy, really. At the moment. Yeah, because you have the governor general in it. And there's no fucking identity. Nobody have to walk with no identity card and not like that. Your passport now, they try that in England and that just go away. Nobody with that. So Jamaica now want to bring in fucking all this shit. So Jamaica people now look on the rascal at brighter thing. They might look on the little negative, some like a negative fucking thing where they animate the fucking prime minister a run ring runs run and a run from that's a run some rascal that rings run and yeah, that him a do. Run the rings them round and every day that him a do. The whole cabinet, right? Because remember, you know, just other day, you know, the same interview with Piers Morgan, them talk about the monarchy, and the guy was okay with the monarchy, and a few minutes later, them talk they want to be a Republican. And people don't really look on them things, then it's coming a silly billy argument, and everybody come put up them posts about no, don't sign nothing and all them. Sign, talk some shit when it makes sense. And now look on the bigger fucking picture alive. And that's why I'm not gonna get catch. See Mark Wallen get catch. And well I know Mark Wallen get catch really. But he is a part of it. He wasn't a part of the PMP. He's the one who divided the PMP. And then Andrew will see that. Because if they never divide the PMP, believe you me, and because people know that. Divided party cannot win an election. Nowhere at all. So once Peter Bunting and Mark Golden come and fuck about unite party and try to break off in that way and divide the party, weaken Peter Philip, and just see that and run that some call it blood clot election. Him know it wrong. Everything that fucking guy do, him do it wrong and get away with it, Yeah, everything him do wrong. But it was the other side, you hear him blood clot. You hear that man talk a lot of things about Rate and Lele, man who in a party do certain things. The government can't, when PMP was in power, the government can't allow to make these people get away with this thing. Yo, you might tell us at the rest. And people can't say them things there, The man see the weakness of the PMP and call election because he don't supposed to do that in a pandemic when people sick and things like that. And them do it. And people mingle up and people catch the COVID more. Lot of people lose them life. Old people come vote. This is what the rascal man do, And still let the Jamaican people and I look on that. Them still say it's okay. That's why I can't serve enough for uno. And now the whole can't talk about uneducated. People don't realize just common sense do this, Where father give you. And if you don't have no common sense is the greatest thing. Because no matter what education and university you go, if you don't have common sense to get out a certain thing, you're doomed. You know what I mean? And this man just rings round all the while and keep on doing it and still. It's something like an idiot come out of that day and blah blah and things like that. And them say I want bigger picture and that. Right? Oh, see China control war, So they can't bring in anything. Them can't bring in all them workers and dump them at Jamaica and the government all right with it because them get rascal kickback and things like that. And then I see that them a turn a blind eye. Yo, me tell you something, yes man. Yo, me tell you something, people. When you can't see, can't see, it's okay. You can't blood clot here, I'm bound to feel. You can't blood clot here, I'm bound to feel it. Who can hear bound to rascal feel, that's all I'm saying, because you have now this controlness, the man is so dangerous. But you see, things start to go on, because the man come down other day from America, the boy him come down blood clot, have to take off his shoes, come down and them try to spin it again. Everything them try to spin, And people hold it. That's what I try to say, That's why I'm not blood clot blind and no idiot lead. Anytime me talk, people want to come with them things. Anytime anybody come with them, I talk and they come and say, oh yeah, blah blah, yeah one. Yeah man, I got blood clot so I can, yeah man, I come only now blood clot. I don't can't call down nobody around here. I tell you that, because the truth is just the truth. Because I want you to listen to this interview with Pierce Morgan. Right? Listen to this interview with Pierce Morgan, 17, 18, right? Around them time there. Just listen it. And how this man a rascal to flip-flop. How this man a flip-flop. I saw the generalship when coming. And now you see, these are things you can draw up and really point out what me talk about and not joke business. Because the man soft and them things there. Him not hard like Bruce Golden. Bruce Golden said, not in my cabinet, full stop. I'm say, yeah. You can't go around that. Bruce Golden might have him ways and him fuck and do some fuckery, yeah? But when it come to that stand, him just playing with that. This man, just listen to him go around the thing and pretty it up and sugarcoat it up and say if you hear any hardness in him. So when do that day with the American, and the American are dealing about something else, not fucking this, but they spin it around like that because I know Jamaica go bite. Yo, evil. and come again. So two things in one there. That argument, because Pierce asked him clearly, you know, and the woman asked him again clearly, and listen to him go around the topic and sugar coat it up and pretty it up. Him not said nothing, because he might tell you, so just listen to him. Me not even talk what him say. And then the next thing again, he talk about the manic, when respect the manic and things like that. And couple years after down the line, what him do? He want to abolish it. This guy can't be trusted. And the longer I make him stay there and go on like so, well then, right here and lay, what's gonna happen? You know, man. But anyway, I'm not go on and talk about this whole segment, you know. We just go on the video. I want to listen carefully for the point what I talk about. How this man did. If this man is tough, like, because him not come out tough, you know. Nobody know him say nothing alone, you know. But the people, but he then just put it out there, and Jamaica people are running it and putting it for them one way. I don't know, say one bigger thing out there, so I cause this and that, one bigger thing, but I then put it like that because them know the response of them all get. And I say, oh yeah, Andrew, yeah. Look at this fucking interview and tell me if this man have anything to say it. Because 1 minute is that, one and the other minute is that. That's all this guy has there. And everybody know that by now. Anyway, people, let's go to the segment of this interview and hear what I say. And leave in the comment section, whether good or bad, because we will deal with it from my level. Anyway, here goes.
We in Jamaica believe strongly against discrimination. The truth is that our history has been one where we as a people have been discriminated against. So the conversation about tolerance, protecting people's rights, particularly human rights, is one that we take seriously. And Jamaica is evolving. 10 years ago, there would have been a much harder line on the issue of homosexuality, particularly from a religious perspective. Yeah. But I think that over the last 10 years of conversation, the society is openly discussing the issue. And views are changing. The church in Jamaica does not have a unified position. It is evolving. There is discussion in our parliament now regarding the change to a specific piece of legislation.
Would you like personally, as the Prime Minister, to see it decriminalised?
What I would like to see is the process being further opened to bring more people into the discussion. It is a very sensitive issue, but my job as the Prime Minister is to ensure that the human rights of every single person within the country is protected that the constitutional rights are guaranteed.
It's hard not to feel discriminated against if something about your very identity is deemed illegal.
Well, the truth is, and as I've said, not just in Jamaica, but in other countries, there is a process that is taking place. And what I would want the rest of the world to recognize is that there is a legal process that we are going through. And it helps, really, when we have this kind of conversation, and it is done in a way where there's also respect for the process. Remember, it took the UK many years, centuries, to change your laws. And we're going through that process. We're in different stages.
Can you see a point where it will be decriminalised?
My view is that the generations are changing. Their access to information, they're traveling more, they're experiencing more, and they have a stronger view, as I said, about discriminating against people. So I think where we have a commonality is that there should be no discrimination. But I think there should also be a respect for the process that is taking place in Jamaica as a democratic society, as a society that believes in freedom and the protection of human rights.
Prime Minister, let me just ask you generally about the Commonwealth and how important you view it, and indeed our Queen here, who's now in her 90s and still going strong, but in lots of issues going forward about who will be the head of the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth is a very important grouping of nations. And for Jamaica, we maintain our presence and participation in the Commonwealth for many strategic reasons. We're a small developing country. It is important to have a group of friends to have a family association. And then as I said earlier, we have shared values. There's a changing international context. You have Brexit. So you, meaning the British people, have to now figure out where will be your sphere of influence. For many years, your attention was not so much on the Commonwealth. It may very well be that post-Brexit, you will have to focus on the more than 1.5 billion people who are in the Commonwealth, who are, 2/3 of the population are below 30 in the Commonwealth. That's a powerful growing market. That could be a
You see that
future
as
engine
opportunity.
for economic opportunities.
Right.
So Jamaica's position is that we see it as something of strategic value for us.
Yeah. Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, it's good to talk to you this morning. Thank
my
you
pleasure
for
being
joining
with you.
us in the
Yeah,
studio.
thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
And let's
Thank you.
hope this Windrush scandal gets resolved very quickly, because honestly, I think it's sickened. Everybody I've spoken to in this country is sickened by what has happened to these people.
Yeah, and my view is that we can't deny people their dignity.
A big sound a play big tune.
Jah holy Emmanuel, I boy. Jah Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we no want no devil philosophy. Not until color for man's skin is of no more significant, well, to the color of his eye. Remember all the war done in 1935.